Howdy, y'all. Ron in Vancouver, Washington, with your treasonous United States satanic evil government update. Here, will we stay going right there? Yeah, we're still going, okay. I'm leaving the post office now with some parts, going back to the shop. This is one of the worst days I can remember. It was blue a couple hours ago, and there's been 6 jets at a time all day now. For the past few hours, the whole sky is white. Yeah. So, literally, pure white coverage. And underneath the cloud cover, which isn't clouds, it's all chemtrails. It looks like a cloud cover, though. Underneath the layered haze of chemtrails, there are more chemtrails being sprayed continuously. Every time one comes down, another one comes down, and another one comes down. There's a jet right there bringing one, spraying it right above 6 others that are directly below it in just that one spot. The whole sky is like that, from horizon to horizon. I can't help but wonder who in the fuck doesn't notice this by now. I mean, really? How much fucking fluoride are you people on? I have to literally go up and tell people that are older than me, presumably lived here a long time, and they're like, huh? Oh, gee, I wonder why I never noticed that. Because you're a fucking moron, that's why. Because the United States is the greatest country the world has ever known in the history of the universe, and if you say anything else, you're with the terrorists. That's freedom spray, son. America, love it or leave it. Hoorah! Right? Motherfuckers! I gotta breathe poison because you're a fucking idiot? Fucking A. Oh. I have Polaris. It ain't the bomb shelters you're going to have to worry about. You won't need one. You're never going to make it to a bomb shelter. There isn't going to be a battle for this country. All you fucking gun-toting, wannabe tough guys are going to be so fucking sick, you don't know which end of the gun to point. Fucking retard. Yeah. So how much fighting back against Uncle Sam you gonna be doing then, tough guys? All you fucking ex-military with all of your fucking stockpiles of guns and your fucking right-wing fucking cable news, go eat a dick, you fucking retard. Fuck. Yes, I went to another country and killed people for corporate profit to protect satanic pedophiles who run the bank. I'm a hero. I protected the freedom of this country. There's no such thing, is it? Your life was taken away from you. You were shit on, eaten up, and shit back out with a brainwashed fucking storyline in your head. That's all you have. It's a storyline. It's a fucking, all the movies you saw growing up and through your life. You think those are your memories now. You think the police are there to protect and serve. You think they're actually trying to solve any crimes. You think that drugs are a crime. And it's perfectly fine to have, half to 3/4 of the people in this country's jails and prisons in there for drugs. Sure. Because, you know, if they weren't illegal, they wouldn't be expensive and people wouldn't go out and prostitute themselves and rob and steal to get them. They just, whoever was stupid enough to kill themselves with drugs would just do it and be done with it. Or they could go to treatment. But there wouldn't be whores all over the place sucking cocks for their drugs. But you fucking good Christians are, you know, you're too smart to fall for that old line. Oh, no, we got you there. It really, that's irrelevant at this point, right? Just because this country is an ass-backwards, pathetic fucking ass of a joke, who cares? None of that matters. Because grandma's in the nursing home and Aunt Faye has got to get an operation because her thyroid is failing. And, you know, your nose runs all the time, but it's just because of those darn allergies. And the doctor gave me some nasal spray, and now I feel great. Right? Yep. So, how's the sky looking up there? Because I'm driving and ranting. And I really don't want to look. How the hell do you go through your day every day and not fucking notice that the fucking sky is filled with white haze sprayed out of airplanes? Do they need the Red Baron to come swooping down with a scarf blowing in the wind behind him, laughing hysterically, twirling his pencil mustache, going, I'm poisoning you! Is that what has to happen before you'll acknowledge you're being poisoned? You country of fucking idiots? Question mark? What the fuck? Exclamation mark. You guys are retarded. Fuck. How about your doctor, huh? Your HMOs, your Kaiser Permanent. Your permanent Caesar. Yes, because, you know, everybody should have a permanent Caesar in their free country. Yeah. He's not going to tell you why your nose is running. He's not going to tell you why your thyroid is failing. He's not going to tell you why your cancer is getting worse. He's just going to make money while treating you, knowing damn good and well that he's being poisoned too, but he makes lots of money, and he's aware of it so he can protect himself from it to the best of his ability while he says nothing to you, because if he does, he'll be fired, and he won't have all that money, and he'll still be living in the same chemtrail bullshit hellhole. And, like, if your options are live in a shithole but have lots of money and be able to protect yourself some, as long as you don't tell anybody, or tell people, lose your job, and end up having to actually work for a living, and, well, a lot of people just take the money and run, as the Steve Miller Band song goes. The police, worthless piece of shit minions. Fucking losers from hell. The only reason anyone becomes a cop is because they want to get away with shit. Or they're a narcissist with a control issue. People don't become cops because they're just genuinely nice people. They want you to think they're genuinely nice people. They'll make sure to act like it at all times, especially if there's any possibility that anyone is looking. At least that's how it used to be. Now they're just fucking retarded thugs. As long as you don't mind fucking beating people and you'll do anything you're told, and I mean fucking anything, then, hey, you can join the police force as long as you don't have any felonies. Where's the drug testing that's verified by third parties for the public, for the police and the judges and the prosecutors of this country? Why is our government completely immune from the laws that they put on us? I mean, technically they're not immune, but they are. Shit, I was assaulted by a low-life piece of shit named Joe Hannity, who went to the fucking Afghanistan and blew something up in his face, not a bomb, something of ours, and got discharged with, an injury, and now he's back here, squirting out retarded children and fucking assaulting people and scamming because he won't fucking honor his word. He's a scam artist who mooches off of people with his fucking hooker wife. And he assaulted me, but the prosecutor seems to think that he shouldn't prosecute it. There's no evidence, except for 3 witnesses and pictures and everything. The prosecutor, Kevin McClellan of Vancouver, Washington, he thinks that I'm stupid enough to believe him that there's not enough evidence to get a prosecution. This is a prosecute every assault state. Washington State will prosecute you if they even think the slightest hint of an assault happened. You're arrested, you got to bail yourself out, and that's it. Except for, and you're a piece of shit, low-life fucking ex-military puke who fucking comes back and scams people and is a fucking liar and steals your shit and lives in your house for free, won't answer his fucking messages or pay you any money, not even for electricity when he has it. Yeah, that's how I supported the troops. That's how Crystal supported the troops. The prosecutor won't prosecute him even if he assaults someone. In fact, he assaulted his wife in a DV a week and a half or so after assaulting me. And do you think he got prosecuted for a year and had to sell stuff and hire lawyers to defend himself over the assault he actually did? No, but I had to do that when it was alleged that I assaulted my baby's mama. We did have a pretty bad fight. An argument, I'd call it. And, she's a bit pushy as well. And, there was no assault. There was a bad argument and a bit of I don't know what you call it, a get out of my doorway, get your foot out of my doorway kind of thing. And we've made up since then. She bailed me out of jail and told the prosecutor she would not testify on their behalf and that it wasn't an assault, and she just had called 911 and then thought better of it and hung up, but they called her back and then they triangulated her position and then they came and arrested me, and I had to spend a year, hire a lawyer for $3,500 and take it right to the trial. And a few days before the trial, a year later, Officer Mark Butterfield, who was the arresting officer in the entire incident, he couldn't show up in court for some reason. For some reason, the Clark County Sheriff couldn't show up in court that day. I wonder why. And our good old Kevin McClellan, Joe was telling me his uncle's a Mason and his family are in the Masonry, so seems how the Vancouver City logo is a copy of the Masons logo. I'm going to guess that the people who run the Vancouver City police and the prosecutor and the fireman and all of those so-called, American institutions here that we all love so much. If I had a nickel for every time a fireman has saved me or a family member's life, shit, I'd be completely broke. If I had $1 million for every time a cop has stopped a crime from happening to me or someone I know or returned some stolen stuff, I'd still be broke because they don't do any of that shit. That's what you see on TV. Yeah, our prosecutor and our city of Vancouver is just a fucking sold out satanic fucking crap, just like everything else, just like the people that run your banks, just like the military, just like probably your doctors too, unless they're from a foreign country.
I wonder why there are so many foreign doctors here. You know, American doctors would tell you what's actually going on, and the foreigners don't give a fuck about you. Maybe that's it. Why does our government pay so many foreigners to come and live here? We used to think, oh, they're just giving all this welfare to immigrants and blah, blah, blah. It causes all kinds of, you know, arguments and stuff between the right and the left parties, brain-dead morons. But nobody really looks around and sees what the deal is. The deal is that they want them here. What if all the Russians that have been moving to Clark County over the last 20 years, that all seem to own their own houses and go around and do whatever they want without getting in trouble, what if, just stay with me here, what if they were embedded soldiers, embedded UN soldiers? Is that too far-fetched? Our government is obviously a treasonous piece of shit that is trying to kill us. You need proof? Do you need any more proof? Hey, do you remember September 11th when 3 buildings were controlled demolitions in one day? And even Dan Rather and Peter Jennings, probably a couple others too, big-name newscasters, they didn't catch that they weren't supposed to say anything the day it happened, and they were talking about, oh, well, this is clearly, you have to get in and put explosives on the inner underpinnings of the building. I believe that's what Peter Jennings said. Dan Rather as well. Probably Katie Couric as well. Everybody who was so shocked by the event that it didn't dawn on them that it was a staged event. That, you know, that they shouldn't be talking about it because the government was planning on lying about it. And, you know, Building 7 at 5:20 p.m., it was a federal building, and as I understand, all federal buildings are actually overbuilt beyond original building code. It came down in 7 seconds, straight into its own footprint. While BBC was saying that it had come down, it was still in the background because it hadn't quite come down yet. Yeah. All the proof in the world is there for 9/11. You'd have to be a fucking brain-dead moron to believe that story at this point. If you ever believed it, you're an idiot. If you ever believed that George Bush was our president, fuck, you need to be slapped, okay? If you voted for Bush, you really need to be slapped. You need to be punched in the face because you're a dumb sack of dung. And if you believe the fucking two-party system, you know, the Democrats are the liberal fucking, quote, good guys, and the Republicans are the mean, nasty, greedy, bad guys. If you believe that, wake the fuck up. You're being sprayed with poison. Which one of those two groups is coming out and telling you about it? Which one? The Republifags or the Democrats? Which one is telling you that that cloud is a poison cloud? And that spray is poison spray? And that cloud is that spray? Oh, Brown Betty. I might have to fire her up today. Puh. Oh my God. I've got to get in my room where the HEPA filter and the ionizer are running in a small room that's only like 12 by 15 feet. However, I have a HEPA filter designed for 1,500 feet in that area, and the air in there is totally breathable. And every time I clean the outer element on my HEPA filter, it's silver. It's completely covered with a silver powder. How about them apples? God bless America, right? God bless America? No. God damn America. That's really sad. You know, I'm not even a real sociable person. I don't particularly like to go out and see people too much or visit them, have lots of friends.